One of the most common literary devices in adventure stories is the MacGuffin, an item of no real significance to the audience that nevertheless has huge implications for the world in the story. Because MacGuffins are objects that the audience rarely cares about, many writers will make attempts to spice up this trope by turning the MacGuffin into something else to make people care. A common method of doing this is by making the MacGuffin into a character, a person who the audience can show concern for. This way, the MacGuffin falling into the hands of the bad guys is something the audience cares about because we care about characters far more than we care about the end of the world or whatever. Another example of a plot-important device that the audience isn't meant to care about is the number one dime, a trope named for something like the first dollar a business owner ever made. The importance is that this object is not meant to have a meaningful connection to the world or the audience, or even any character but one. It's a mundane object that, were it to be thrown into a big pile of them, would be indistinguishable. It's the fact that this number one dime has been separated that makes it important. One of the biggest obstacles with tropes like this is that it's hard to make the audience care about elements of your story that exist to serve the plot and nothing else. Even if the audience is hooked on your story, this particular plot device could be found and replaced without it affecting much. While having a MacGuffin doesn't ruin a story, having too many of them appearing too often is often indicative of a narrative that's far more objective-driven than character-driven, and audiences love characters more than things.